long dismembered messenger. Is it a point of greed to reserve a discovery for myself? An instance of history so long forgotten, sunk and indifferent to its significance. A moonlight shimmer was cast over a secluded lake, its waters unmoving and reflections pristine. I wonder how many people are still aware of you. Your dreamy exterior and waters clean. I hike out here every couple of months, my escape from a world far too hectic for me. A day's walking through a deep surrounding woods. You'd never find it if you weren't familiar with this natural tapestry. Though I never expected on this journey to be something new. I swam at midnight under the watchful eye of the stars. Their reflections would illuminate a hilt and pommel, gleaming for moments at a time underneath the water, resting and dignified. I grabbed the handle and swam to the surface. Sure as hell it was a sword. Well, what of it remained? The blade was snapped about 2/3 the way down, like it had been struck by a force so immense that it could have shattered a mountain. Inscribed on the side was what looked to be the latter half of a passage. Ad Deum tussum nuntius. To God, I am your messenger. I can't imagine any old soldier's sword having this engraved on the blade. Whose was this? What happened here? Actually, how do you even snap a sword? The cross-section looks to have been rigid before years of water damage has smoothed its exterior. The text itself is barely recognisable. Maybe... How about this? Some great king, believing himself to be the wielder of Excalibur, tried to reinsert the blade into a rock, only for the blade to shear, and for this king to throw the broken remnants into the lake to hide his shame. It's as good an idea as any, I feel. I can't leave this thing here. It's clearly of importance, with the engravement and the sheer force it would take to destroy a blade like that. No, I'm going to keep it. Should I give it to a museum or something? I mean, they'll display it and maybe find a story somewhere in their archives. But how much of history has gone unrecorded? Most of it, I'd assume. All the smaller and personal interactions between individuals and even kings out of their castles. This shrapnel of history is now mine. I'm sure that king would be rolling in his grave knowing a commoner was holding his precious sword. I like the idea of that. I'll display it in my own home. A private moment of another history for me to endlessly speculate over. Yeah, you're coming with me.